If you're to play Mega Kangaskhan as your main attacker in your deck, then you have to know that it has to be built and designed around being a tank. I think it goes without saying that making sure it stays alive as long as possible is top priority. Because from its ability that it requires it to be in the active to even be used, its 300 HP, and even its retreat cost being so high, I feel it's safe to say that this baby is meant to be locked in the active until it goes down. To make it stay alive a lot longer, we do have quite a bit to go for it, like Bravery Charm to make that 300 into 350, and I mean, if we're adding HP, might as well play Lively Stadium to then turn that 350 into 380 HP. To also give support, you also do have Bouffalant and its ability that where if you have 2 in play, your normal types take 60 less damage. So essentially an untouched Mega Kangaskhan has 440 HP and there is literally nothing at that point that can one-shot it. Except for maybe a Charizard with 6 energy in play or a heavy hitting fighting Pokemon, but obviously we won't run into that, right? Now, you may be asking and wondering why my deck list does not consist of using Hero's Cape to give it even more HP, and that's because I have a new method of keeping it alive. See, Wally and Penny are going to be able to continuously heal off that damage for me, and how we'll be able to get that energy back into play is using Baxcalibur or Inbore with their respective energies to then again accelerate that energy back into play. Now, look at that, we have a fresh new tank ready to go. Let's see just how long we can make our boy last, shall we? Alright, so fun fact, I actually did kind of already cover this deck. I want to say it was like my second or third video on this channel, so if you have been around for that long and this looks familiar, I did kind of cover something like this. The only thing that is very different is that instead of using the Bouffalants, I was using Pidgeot. And for some reason, I don't know why I was not using Bouffalant at the time, because so stupid of me. I don't know why, because if you want to make a normal type so tanky, you have to of course have Bouffalant. But yes, I have already covered this deck, very kind of just different a little bit, and I really wanted to revisit it just because, again, I remember that I did have Bouffalant. Now, I will say that it is a little not Iono proof depending on how your opponent plays. Like, for example, if they were to counter catch an Iono, you are not really proof because, you know, depending on your prizes and what you have in play, if you do not have a way to like retreat out your Bouffalant or your, how do you say, your Baxcaliburs or anything like that, then you are kind of put in a very sticky position. So I definitely want to say that this deck is not the like greatest, but for the most part I feel like it is good with how well you're trying to stay alive with Mega Kangaskhan as your attacker. And as far as talking about attacking, the attack is also not as good either, because Mega Kangaskhan is more of a gamble card than anything else. Of course, you can probably hit those big numbers and you're two-hitting everything, you know, very easily. Like, you're guaranteed to hit 400 damage very, very easily. But, you know, for the most part, it is just kind of like you have to hope that you do hit that damage whenever it matters. And you also do not want to overbench, because if you overbench, you are kind of screwed. You definitely want to make sure you are prioritizing 2 of your Mega Kangaskhan in play like we do have. We do have to get another Bouffalant in play, and then we also do have to have Baxcalibur. And, you know, if you want to maybe save room for Fez, you can save room for Fez, but I feel like if you don't need it at the time, probably do not put Fez down. Make sure you have another Frigibax down, just because, again, Frigibax and Bouffalant can very easily be boss KO'd. Even if Bouffalant does have a damage reduction with its ability, it really can be very easily one-hit KO'd and just by a boss. So definitely do want to be cautious and definitely want to make sure that you are playing smartly. There have been games where I have overbenched whenever I did not need to, and I was put in a very, very scary predicament. So definitely do keep that in mind whenever you do play this deck. I really do think this is a good deck. Do not want to try and speak so highly of myself before we kind of get into it, but I have not lost a game with this deck. I have been playtesting ever since I got back from my trip, and it's been fun. So I really do think that this is very good, and I actually, whenever I'm playing, I do not give my opponents any prizes. From the games that I've played that I've won, have not given my opponents any prize whatsoever. So definitely is something to kind of think about and understand and know. I kind of don't want to put Legacy Energy in play just yet. I think that I'm going to get rid of this Mega Kangaskhan and just get 2 more Water Energy, and then I can do Legacy Energy next turn if need be. And I don't want to do Lively Stadium just yet. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of Lively Stadium and a Water, and go ahead and start to get to Frigibax kind of set and ready, because making sure we have that again is very crucial, just to have that recharge whenever you you know, heal off your Mega Kangaskhan. So we do have legacy energy next turn, so we can, you know, hit the... Oh, actually, you know what? I probably will boss KO the Charmander, or whatever it ends up coming. I would try to boss KO that, because I won't be able to knock out Pikachu. Hitting Pikachu is just a waste of damage on them, so I definitely will try to boss KO that. And then if Pikachu lasts into the end, it lasts into the end. They are not one-shotting us, so that is really good. Definitely need to make sure we do get Lively Stadium and Bravely Charm in play, just to kind of make sure we are not screwed. So, but I do hope that everybody did have a good holiday season. I hope everyone did have a good new year. I really did enjoy the time that I had off. Was very nice. I really kind of just enjoyed. I did a lot behind the scenes with the channel that I will not share yet, but I hope I will share soon. Don't know how soon, but I do hope I will share it whenever the time is ready, just because I have been working pretty hard, and I really am excited to show off quite a bit here. So it definitely was a productive break for me. I was not like, I wasn't recording or working anything like that, but I was working in a sense, and it wasn't like as stressful as recording can be. Definitely am looking forward to showing you guys that. And if you had seen my post for, you know, wishing you guys Happy New Year, I did kind of hint at a few things like variety streaming and content, face reveal, which more info on that will be revealed down the road. Maybe not in this video, but just in a video or two, that will be revealed on how I'm going to do it. I'm excited about how I'm going to do it. I feel like it's going to give a lot of growth for the channel, potentially. And it's also going to be a gateway for whenever I do reveal my face, be a very big gateway of kind of doing content for the channel. So, two back-to-back Ciphermaniacs, actually kind of crazy. If I were to Ciphermaniac, what would I get and what would I do? I think I will probably get more energy in play. Oh, I could get Braver Charm and an energy. Yeah, I can do that, just so I can have more HP and everything like that. I probably could have got Lively Stadium, but I think that fueling up the Mega Kangaskhan on the bench is pretty crucial at the moment. So now we do have about like, what, 410 HP realistically, so we are pretty tanky at the moment. It looks like they are not being able to do anything damage wise, and they also do not have the energy, so just in case they were playing Mega Kangaskhan, not Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Charizard, they do not have the energy to one-shot me. And I think the energy they need as of now is like, what, 5 or 6? They would need like 5 or 6 energy to knock me out. 7 if I had Lively Stadium, I believe is the math. Oh, there's 2 Wallies. Oh my god, I didn't realize that 2 of my Wallies were prized. I only played 3 Wallies, so thank god I got those, because I probably would have been in a pretty big predicament if I didn't have my Wallies. So yeah, definitely quite a lot with the new year, and I'm really excited for the new year, because a lot is kind of, you know, in development, and I'm not trying to harp on it so much, but again, a lot is in play at the moment, and me and my team are definitely trying to entertain you guys the best that we can. So really looking forward to showing off that stuff. And also, if you did not see my 500 subscriber episode, I did also reveal something. I am trying to be a mangaka, or a manga writer, basically, just because it's been a dream for a while. And the reason I decided to say it out loud and kind of reveal it is because YouTube is a gateway for sure for me to fund that dream. And I really wanted to be transparent with you guys and let you guys know. So just in case you did miss that video, which is completely fine, and not a lot of people watch milestone videos, completely fine. That's why I'm letting you guys know that, you know, I did start this channel just to be able to kind of make my dreams a reality with my manga, and they concede, so perfect. Winning streak keeps going, baby. So I definitely did want that to be known again, and I will say it periodically, especially throughout this month, just to let people know. A lot of stuff is going to be revealed in January about kind of the update of the channel and what I plan to do. So definitely kind of keep an eye out for that, and I won't try to harp on that so much. I know it's like I sound like a broken record. I don't want to sound like that, but you know, I do want to have this channel be complete transparency with you guys, and definitely try to let you guys know early on what my plans are if I'm able to tell you. So can I put it in? Thank God. Because I feel like if I'm going to be a creator, I want to be a creator that is, you know, transparent and is very active with its community, I think that is a very good YouTuber, and I like YouTubers that do that. So for the most part, I definitely am wanting to share a lot of different things behind the scenes with you guys when I can and if I can, just to kind of let you guys know, because realistically, this is not a channel just for me. I know that I did say that it's going to be a channel to help with my dreams and everything like that, but for the most part, I am still in the mindset that this is not just for me. It is also for you guys, and if it's for you guys, I want you guys to know what to expect and what to have, and I feel like that is a very good relationship between creator and watcher, you know what I mean? So entertainer and viewer. I won't hop on too much. I'll try to focus on the game. I know I have been yapping so much, and I'm so sorry, but yeah, so definitely look out for that, and I'm really excited to do a lot with you guys. So it looks like we're playing a Charizard deck again. Hopefully hopefully they will be able to kind of get things going for them on their end. We do have a really good startup, actually. This is really good. That is already Bouffalant, so the damage reduction and all that is in play now. Arven next turn can give me a air balloon. And also, yeah, next turn we'll have Baxcalibur. So I will have to hope to get something crazy off of Run Aaron. I really do want to start attacking now that I am basically already set up. So we'll hope that Run Aaron does give me what I need. I am kind of scared though, because this looks like it might be Terra Charizard. So the more that we start taking prizes, the more damage that Mega Charizard is going to have. And if we are not able to continuously heal back to back, then we will be definitely knocked out very quickly, because, you know, if we are down to 6 prizes, oh my god. Yep. Alright, well, I mean, I do have Arven again, so I could just air balloon the Frigibax. Thank god I do have Arven. Oh my god, I would have screamed. So I think that I'm gonna have to just do this now that I have that. I did want to try and get Baxcalibur, but I don't really have the energy at the moment to get Baxcalibur. So, I think it's also best to get another Mega Kangaskhan as well. So, we'll do this, and then we'll also put Mega Kangaskhan in play. And again, hope to God we get something off of Run Aaron here. Otherwise, we are going to be dead drawing like crazy. Please do not disappoint me. That gives me Baxcalibur for next turn. My question is, can they do anything to knock anything out here? Because now that I have Nest Ball, I could start setting up... Actually, you know what? Yes, I will start setting up another Frigibax, because I do want to have that security of them not being able to boss up my Baxcalibur. So we could potentially get 2 Baxcaliburs next turn and just have that security and that safety. So, I think that we are in a pretty good spot right now. I genuinely am kind of impressed. We are kind of lucky, especially going against something like this, and I feel like I'm not showing it off like against something crazy, because my opponents, you know, last game was Psychic Energy. Why do you have Psychic Energy? I guess this is not just... Oh god. Okay, well, we don't have Excalibur unless we get it off of this Iono, but hope to god this gives me it gives me an energy. Hopefully it gives me a way to kind of search for Baxcalibur, because right, this is a knockout. If I can get Baxcalibur or find a way to get Baxcalibur, this is an easy knockout guaranteed. So I feel like I'm playing against new players right now. Why are you putting Defiant Span on your Pidgey? Why do you have Psychic Energy? I feel like I'm not showing this off. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I did say this, but I haven't really been playing. I've been making decks, but I haven't really been able to play test them. And like, I usually don't play test my decks for many reasons, and I won't get into those reasons as to why I don't play test my decks. Just because like I've been playing casually for so long, and I know how decks do work. Ultimately, like, it does come to play where you don't know how it works unless you try it out. But for the most part, I feel like I know a pretty good balance of how to play the game, that I, you know, can understand a lot more and not have to play test, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I could get Legacy Energy. I don't think they play Enhanced Hammer, so we will do this and then run Aaron. That's Baxcalibur, that's energy in play, so we can go ahead and start kind of getting things out there. And worst case scenario, I can how do you say, I'll probably get rid of Bloodmoon Ursaluna just to get this other Baxcalibur set up, or this other Mega Kangaskhan almost set up. Attach you Earthen Vessel and get Bloodmoon. Out of here. I can just rot it back if I need to. Let's see here. So yeah, we definitely knock out this Pidgey. It looks like they do not have kind of what they need moving forward. So I don't know. Maybe they'll have a good comeback. Maybe they can kind of give me a scare later down the road. But I think for the most part, we're just donking everything on their board. So let's just hope they get Charizard out. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't really play test my decks a lot, and I feel like that's a bad thing. But at the same time, like if you understand the game as much as I feel like I do, and you know kind of how things work, and you can think of things in the back of your mind, then you don't need a playtest. So I have not really been able to play TCG just because, you know, I've been busy and I've just been more focused on making decks. As of now, I have like 11 decks lined up that I'm very... Oh my god, I'm very, very excited to show off. Last night, I could not sleep because I was so excited to come here and just record this deck and get this out there. So definitely am letting you guys know right now that I am really excited to show everything off. Hopefully I can show off all 11 decks before we do get Ascended Heroes later this month. If not, then, you know, worst case scenario, I can do it after Ascended Heroes just because, you know, we do get quite a bit more decks down the road. And I am really excited for Ascended Heroes. I have decks lined up for that whenever that comes out. So I genuinely have so much content and just so much ready to kind of share and express with you guys. So definitely look out to that. And I have been excited for this new year to start just so I can show it off. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm harping on things again. I'm not meaning to. I would have to get Air Balloon off of Lillie to get that out of the active. No way they have... No, they don't have Charizard in those 2 cards, or 3 cards, I should say. But I guess let me know what you guys did over the break. I just watched shows. I watched Welcome to Derry. I finally got to watch that. Really good show. Really, really good show. I watched From. I got caught up on that as... Oh, what a top deck. Oh my god. I watched From and I got caught up on that because I think season 5 or 4 is coming out very soon. So if you have watched From... definitely very underrated show if you have not. I think it's on, I want to say Paramount or Peacock. It's on one of those streaming services, but it's a very underrated show in my opinion. And I really do enjoy it and I really do like it. So want you guys, if you're able to, definitely go out and try to watch that because it's a really good show. And I was able to kind of catch up on that before the new season comes out. So that was really cool and really fun. And I also did catch up on Tokyo Revengers. Now I stopped shortly after the Taiju fights. If you know what Tokyo Revengers is, great, then you know what I'm talking about. I did stop whenever it was airing shortly after Taiju, and I did not know that they had done the Christmas Showdown arc, and I was waiting for that arc to be animated. One of my favorite arcs in that entire series. And if you have not watched or do not know what Tokyo Revengers is, if you want to watch it, I would say you could watch it. I would probably start watching it on Crunchyroll first and then go to Hulu to finish it. The reason I say that is because they censor a lot and blur out a lot in the Hulu version, which rightfully so, because there is a specific symbol that I don't think I can outwardly say on YouTube, but there is a symbol on their uniform, and Hulu does not like that apparently. So they do blur out quite a bit in the new season, and you know, it would be kind of weird if you don't know why they blur it out. I would say, like, if you have not watched it, definitely go watch Tokyo Revengers on Crunchyroll first, and then go to Hulu just to finish it, just so you know. And I mean, if you don't want to, I would say read it. The manga's done. It's not like the most insane animation. It's really not. But like, it's a good story. I really do like the story. I really do enjoy the story quite a lot. And definitely do like kind of harp on it and kind of hype it up a little bit more than I feel like most people do. So it was really nice to watch it, and I had finished it actually this morning on my drive back. So I'm so fresh into it, and I will say I love the ending song. I think it's like Say My Name. Love that ending song. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna say something right now that I feel like a lot of you may or may not know. If you know what I'm talking about, then I know that you're an early 2000s kid like me. Code Lyoko. If you know Code Lyoko, please let me know, just because, oh my god. If you do not know what Code Lyoko is, I guarantee if you're an early 2000s kid and you haven't watched it, listen to the opening and I guarantee you will know exactly what it is. Oh my god, I was like driving home today and I was listening to the outro for Say My Name, and I was like, oh my god, let me listen to this. And oh, I genuinely started crying. I started crying when I heard the Code Lyoko theme song. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like harping on anime so much because I'm not really like. I'm so sorry. It's just like it was like so crazy to me. And we're just honestly just donking the freaking opponent at this point. So I don't really need to focus on talking about the game. So if you're not here just to talk and yap and listen to me, then just, what are you doing here? That's all I do is I yap. I mean, I just keep kind of rapid fire and combo them. Yeah, I mean, if Charizard ends up coming out, they end up coming out. They can't one-shot me, so it's fine. I do have Wally. I do have Penny in hand, so as long as I don't get Iono'd, then I feel like I'm fine for the most part. It does suck that I'm going against an opponent that just is not doing anything crazy. So, yeah, again, Code Lyoko. If you do not know what Code Lyoko is, please go bless yourself and watch it. It's not, I don't know how well it's going to hold up now, but that show needs to be revived, man. It really needs to be revived. So, oh my god. And I promise in the next video, I'm probably going to do a lot more focusing on the game instead of yapping. But I mean, I like yapping. I like talking. I like just kind of communicating with you guys because I like connecting. Like I said, I do like to have a relationship, professional relationship with you guys. Definitely kind of illuminating that professional word with you guys. And, you know, I feel like that's a really good connection to have with your creator. So a lot of people don't do that nowadays. And whenever you're making content like this, all you can do is really just talk, because for the most part, like, I don't want to be here sitting here and doing like a play-by-play on, oh my god, they attached, oh my god, they did this, oh my god, they attacked. Because I mean, like, to me, like, I don't mind doing that to kind of help me focus, but if I'm playing a deck as simple as this and I'm going against an opponent as simple as they are, then I'm not going to sit here and play-by-play. I feel like that's boring. That's just me personally, and I'm not trying to harp on anyone or bash anybody that does do play-by-plays. Definitely not at all. Like, if it works for them, it works for them. But for the most part, I feel like this is just kind of me and what I do, you know what I mean? So, do they just concede? Do they go inactive? I'm just sitting here for a while. What's happening here? Okay, they just passed. All right, I think I'm just going to go to the next game. I'm just going to leave it here and just keep donking them. Unless something happens, unless Charizard comes out, then I can show you Charizard coming out. But for the most part, I think this is just going to be it. All right, hopefully this opponent does give me a bit of a, more of a challenge, but I'm also scared by the coin and the, their sleeves, because it looks like they're going to be playing a fighting deck, and I only do play one protective goggles. So, I might have kind of trashed all the opponents very, very too early. So we're going to see, depending on what they're playing. If it's Mega Lucario, we're instantly screwed. Okay, so I might have bit my tongue here. Okay, so there's, all right, we definitely do know that we are playing against a fighting Pokemon. What fighting Pokemon that is, I do not know. Hope to God they do not have a Corner Mask or a Cornerstone Ogerpon, wherever the fighting one is, because Torchic. Interesting. Not what I expected. But yeah, so we're gonna see how this goes. This is ranked. I did switch from casual to rank, and I feel like that was my problem. And I usually don't play against on ranked just because I like to have fun and I like to kind of enjoy myself and not be stressed. But I feel like I might start transitioning from that just to kind of better help myself. All right, so we do get Mega Kangaskhan here from Arven, and we also do get another Bouffalant from this Nest Ball. Let me see what all I have. How many heirlooms do I have? I do have 3, so I have all 3. Do have Legacy Energy, do have my Lively Stadiums. So as far as Evos, I do have basically all my Evos, so that's really good. Gonna go ahead and Arven and also give myself an energy attachment to my active Mega Kangaskhan whenever it comes out. How many Mega Kangaskhan's do I have? I actually do not know. We're about to find out though. We have all 3. Okay, so we have basically everything we do need. We do have Wallies, we do have Pennies, I did see, so that is good. Going to try and see what run Aaron can give me though. Hopefully that can give me something crazy. We also do have Ciphermaniac, so Ciphermaniac could give us Baxcalibur next turn, and then we can start attacking and kind of, you know, hitting our opponents pretty aggressively, because we do have the energy. Oh my god. Why do I talk? Oh my god, why do I talk, dude? Oh, whatever. Oh, okay. So, speaking of, well, I mean, we could still probably get Baxcalibur, at least. Oh, okay. What is that? Mamoswine EX? That's the Evo? Okay, I do like that. I have not seen Mamoswine. Alright, that could probably be an issue down the road. Okay, so now what can I get another energy at least? I mean, I get Earthen Vessel. I think putting protective goggles on is really key right now. And I know it's not giving us much health, but, you know, at least having one with protective goggles would be good. I could Brock Scouting to go ahead and get the Arctibax, and kind of start manually attaching to that. Oh my god, I cannot talk at the moment. And then I'll probably get rid of Bloodmoon. Bloodmoon I hope to have coming in late game. Whenever I get Super Rod and I feel like I need it, I will definitely get Bloodmoon back. But I think for right now, this is kind of what I need to do. And just attach. I can start attacking next turn. But that Iono really does suck because that was actually like a perfect hand to give me exactly what I need to start attacking this turn. Or my previous turn, I guess just to say. So, okay. If they get Pidgeots, then that is... Why do you do this? Oh my god! Sorry if that got too loud. It's just like every time I talk about having a play, it gets just thrown in my face. I'm gonna stop talking about just playing the game. Honestly, at this point, just stop. They can clearly hear me. It seems like they can just clearly hear me right now. So, what the hell, man? All right. Definitely am going to give a little bit more play-by-plays with this just because I don't know what they have in their hand at the moment. So I am definitely trying to focus up. I definitely don't want to lose, especially going against ranked. And I feel like I might start streaming me playing ranked games, especially in the new season whenever Ascended Heroes comes out. Oh my god, do they already have Mamoswine? No shot they do. Okay. What is that? Is that Legacy? That is Legacy Energy. So we do both play Legacy Energy. I do not play Enhanced Hammer. Hope to God they do not play Enhanced Hammer. I might make a Mamoswine deck moving forward. I feel like it's a very fun card, and it has a really good ability to allow you to search for a Pokemon. And speaking of Pokemon ability search, I really do like the what is it? The Dragonites, the middle evolution of Dragonites, whatever. Oh, Badoo. Okay. Do not like Badoo. Alright, there is Baxcalibur. Thank God that comes into play. Depending on what I get on one Aaron, I'm just gonna probably Lillie. Me being able to get well, Ciphermaniac could be pretty cool too. No, I think I do a Lillie here. That is a Bravery Charm I can attach to you, and then I can also go ahead and do this, and then go ahead and start attacking. So we do get a knockout on this Swinub, and I just don't know how much HP does Mamoswine. It has like 3 something. It's like 310 or 330, I believe. So it is pretty tanky. And oh man, I forgot they have Legacy Energy on that, so we don't take a prize. Okay, there's an Itchy Pollen coming into play. That can slow me down a little bit, but I think that for the most part we can recover pretty quickly. I don't really need any other items at the moment. I could just oh, what are you? Hold on. Once you return this Pokemon, oh, interesting. Did not know that was a card that existed. Gonna be completely honest. There's a lot of cards that I did not know existed, and I feel like I started my YouTube journey in a pretty good spot to try and cover a lot of old cards that have not been covered or that I feel like have not given the light that it deserved. So, oh man, I don't have Abloon on anything else. Okay, gonna have to hope for an Iono to give me an air balloon. I really am gonna have to hope for that, because that is what I'm scared of 100%. If it doesn't, then but yeah, I feel like I'm in a good position where like I am able to enjoy me playing a lot of the cards that again have not really been given the love that they deserve or what I feel like they kind of need. So and I know that rotation does come out in a few months. Definitely want to try and cover as much as I can before then. Alright, so hope to God Iono gives me air balloon. If it does, perfect. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be scared. Doesn't give me air balloon. Love that. Okay, this can at least let me start filling up this Mega Kangaskhan. Just in case it does get knocked out. I do have this ready to go. I can't play Ciphermaniac this turn, so alright, that is definitely something that should be known, and I know that you can play like Latios just to get the Bouffalants out, but again, like I had said in the first game, you definitely want to try and make sure you do not overbench. If you overbench, you are screwed. So, we do lose our Baxcalibur. That is kind of sucky, but I feel like it's fine for the most part. If they boss KO, or if they try to boss KO my Mega Kangaskhan, then that's a little scary. But what I think it does 180 plus 40 plus, or plus 40 for every Mammoth you have, or stage 2 you have. God, let's see. So it does 180 and 40 more damage. Yes, so I did say that right. So 180, 210. Okay, so definitely a little scary. I might have kind of bitten my tongue a little bit talking about wanting an opponent that can be good. Did not want it to be a fighting deck though. Really did not want it to be a fighting deck. Okay, that's another Mammoth Swine for next turn. I would have to hope to get like a Iono or something. I would have to. Air Balloon? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to just Ciphermaniac just to get Air Balloon and probably Legacy Energy in play. If they end up knocking out my Baxcalibur this turn, then it's kind of whatever. But I mean, this is my play. It's just kind of hope and wait for, you know, not having worst case scenario come into play. And it does suck that we do give them 3 prizes whenever they take a knockout. 4, 8, 12, 16 plus 180. What's the math on that? Let me do a little calculator action real quick. 180 plus 160. So they're doing 340 minus 60. They cannot knock out. They cannot one-shot me. So there is kind of room for me to recover, but I would need to land 3 heads to one-shot their Mammoth Swine. So I don't know. Maybe we win this. Maybe we don't. I kind of want them to get Badoo out of the active and just start taking a knockout on the Baxcalibur. That can help me out quite a bit. I do have boss, so I can go ahead and start pinging them before they start pinging me. And I think I will do Pidgeot. I feel like getting Pidgeot out. No. Taking out their main attacker, focusing their main attacker is probably the key that I need to do. Yeah, I mean, I do have boss. They can't Iono. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. I thought they already played a supporter. Wow, that is like the most perfect timing ever. You cannot script that anything any better. Realistically, you can't. Okay, so we do get our Baxcalibur out. I would love to get a boss though. Oh, 2 air balloons is perfect. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Going to, I feel like, put this on you because I do have security with you. Wait, no, we do get one shot because of weakness. Oh my god. What was that? 280 will be for oh my god. I just realized weakness comes into play. Yeah, we get one shot completely. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I mean, you get one shot, you don't. Gonna have to hope for a boss here. Gonna have to hope for a boss just to kind of start attacking. Nope, no boss. Love that. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna have to get rid of the Badoo. They're gonna ping me first. I really wanted to get ahead on pinging them because they instantly one-shot me next turn. If they have a boss, they one-shot my Mega Kangaskhan on the bench. It does have legacy energy, so I did kind of be smart by giving it legacy energy. But yeah, me not having a boss really kind of might have screwed me there. I'm not even gonna lie. I do have Bloodmoon in the discard, so I can recover that. Maybe that can give me the win. Even then, I don't think that we do get the win here. Okay, so we'll see. I'll still be optimistic. I won't be, you know, pessimistic. I will be optimistic and still think that we do have a way to win this. But with them having quick search, with them having weakness against us, definitely scary. And I mean, if they get another Cling, then that is instantly just like GG's at that point. That's a whole bench of, or Luxray. They could get Luxray. Love that. What a dork. Okay. Boss. Oh my god. No, I didn't want them to have boss. Okay, they only take 2 prizes. That's fine. God, man, that sucks. So yeah, they're doing like 480 or something like that right now, or 460, whatever the math was. 520. I don't even know the math. 560. They're doing 560 to you. I don't know why they would do anything else. I mean, they could take... I was going to say they could take you, but I feel like that helps me, realistically. I have another Baxcalibur in play. I do lose an air balloon. so I do lose that safety of free retreat. I think they might have messed up by taking away my Baxcalibur. I mean, I'm assuming they know what I'm trying to do with Baxcalibur, but them taking the prizes probably would have helped them a lot more to get ahead on prizes. I swear to God, if they play another Iono, do they play a supporter? They play boss. Okay, I'm so traumatized by them playing Iono. How many Ionos are in the discard? They have 3 in the discard already. Okay, so they don't attack. Interesting. What are they doing here? I am genuinely kind of lost right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of like start putting energy on that just so I can mainly retreat that later down the road. I'm stressing out right now. I don't know why I'm stressing out. I am stressing out right now. Okay, being able to one-shot this would be insane. Well, I would need 3 heads though. Pal Pad, what can I Pal Pad back? I mean, I really don't need... I can get Lillie. I really don't need anything. I need to make sure I stay Pal Pad for like healings. Jumbo Ice Cream can also come into play. All right, so 3 heads, baby. Come on, let's go. Ready? 1. Oh, 2. Oh my God, I got so happy there for a second. I did not even think we were gonna get 1. What? Okay. Let's see here. So again, yes, we do have an advantage on pinging them. If they do not boss KO my bench Mega Kangaskhan, then I feel like we are pretty good on prizes. Like, we'll be ahead on prizes. And I can just heal this Mega Kangaskhan right here with my Penny in hand. As long as they do not Iono me. Okay, thank God. I got scared there for a second. I saw the white card and I saw the person and I thought it was an Iono. I would have lost my mind. There's a counter catcher. Never mind. Okay, okay, so yeah, they're definitely going to take out the bench Mega Kangaskhan. This only going to give them 2 prizes. They don't owe me... Well, actually, no, that's actually good for them. I don't really have a way to recover that. I mean, I do have air balloon, so as long as I don't... Not air balloon, I do have Ultra Ball, so as long as I don't have... you prized, then I can get what I need. I am genuinely stressing out right now. What the heck? So now I would need a boss to... What are they doing? I'm so confused what they're doing right now. It's stressing me out because I don't know what they're doing. Why would you not just take the knockout? Like, why are you avoiding taking the knockouts? You could have took out my Baxcalibur, which is my fuel for energizing whenever I heal. You could take away my damage reduction, but you're not. I really don't get what they're trying to pull off right now. Like, I feel like I'm giving them too much credit and saying that, like, they're able to do what they need. Just give me a boss. Please, just give me a boss. There's a... God... I almost... Oh, my God. I almost said very no words. Okay. I mean, I'll just knock it out. I mean, I would love to take out the Mammoth Swines, but, like... I'm so sorry if this makes it seem like I'm just, like... crazy, but I'm just like, do you guys see what I mean? Like, they're not doing what I feel like they should be doing, and like I'm giving them too much credit in a sense. So whatever, man. Okay, they give me you, that's fine. Whatever, dude. Oh, you're annoying me because you're not actually knocking out, and it's okay. They're getting a Pokemon. I thought they were doing the freaking attack. I want to see what damage they're going to be doing. I really do want to see what they're kind of doing to me, but again, I mean, do what you want, bro. Do what you want, man. I'm done arguing with you. I feel like I'm just talking to a child at this point. Okay, so there's that. They're doing another Mammoth Hammer. Mammoth Hauler, I should say. Whatever, Hammer, Hauler, what? That's a freaking hammer. Okay, Ultra Ball. Do they have another Pidgeot ready? Tatsugiri. Why do you have Tatsugiri? You don't need it. I'm gonna just kind of chill out. This is why I don't do play-by-plays. This is why I don't do play-by-plays and I just talk about random nonsense, because I go against opponents like this where I feel like they could very easily kind of knock me out, but then they do things like this. Okay, thank God. Oh my Lord. So now that we have, we'll just Wally. We'll just Wally. We'll do this, and then we'll Baxcalibur to get the energy in, and God, hope to God we can just knock it out. So there's this, and come on, hello? My game is lagging a little bit. Why is it lagging? All right, I still want a boss. I want to boss this one up. It's just because it's ready to be knocked out. Okay, so I do have another Bouffalant. It's not prized, so that's good. Just give me 3 heads, please. I feel like this game is stressing me out so much that, like, my hairs... Okay, whatever. See, I also really wanted to talk about Stranger Things too, because it was, I'm gonna be honest, this is spoiler warning. If you have not seen Stranger Things, I'm going to kind of express my opinions on it. If you don't want to finish watching this, completely fine. I feel like if you are a Stranger Things fan, you've already seen the series finale, so I'm just gonna say outright, I don't like it. I genuinely think they fumbled so hard with that, and I mean, maybe at another time I will talk more in depth of what I mean and try and, you know, let you guys know, I guess, specifics. But for the most part, I feel like they fumbled the bag super hard, and I do not like how they ended the show. If you like it, you like it. I don't know. I hated it. I did not like it. I was very pissed, and really thought it was just like a stupid show at that point. So, really disappointed by that. All right, there's another Wally. Oh my god, perfect. We don't even need boss. Okay, thank God for that. You know, our luck is coming back. Our luck is coming back. So, I mean, I'm down to talk about it in the comments, and, you know, if you want to, I'll put, like, a little comment down below, and, you know, we can talk about it. I don't mind talking about Stranger Things as far as the finale if you watched it, and to go in depth as to why I do not like it. If you care at all, you can, of course, ask me down in the comments, but for the most part, no, I did not like what they did, and I think that they fumbled it so bad, and I think that, honestly, Endgame really kind of ruined things for me, and I mean that in a good and bad way. The reason I say that is because, to me, Endgame was such a, like, insane movie. It was built off in, like, a decade or, like, a decade and a half or some point, and it all accumulated, whatever the freaking word is, it all accumulated into something crazy and something really good for the MCU, and I just feel like it gave me a expectation that something big and built up should be grand and insane, but nope, it was just, no, Endgame was good, but it gave me that expectation to expect something built up to be super grand and insane, if that makes sense. I know I basically just repeated myself, but hopefully that does make sense. All right, just you get out of here. Just honestly die. I'm so sorry. That sounds so upset, but you are just upsetting me so much, and I do not know what kind of player you are at this point. You could have won the game 6 turns ago, and I would not be here. Oh my god.